after we get stoned, we get nice weather.
What?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Welcome to episode 421 of the Dead Pixel Internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said, like, oh, we're going to go back to our regular schedule. No.
No,
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro.
Whatever.
Reason why it's just like,
Whatever, bro.
here you go. Work, schedules, get confusing. And plus, since I work 2 jobs.
Oh, yeah. You're living that struggle.
I'm living that struggle / like, okay, this is the day I can record. The day that I should rest.
I don't know. I think it builds up anticipation. It's like, ooh, when is that next episode going to come out?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But this is your host,
Lauren.
and Joe.
We're back again with 421.
Yes.
We smoked too much.
Yeah, and if you put the numbers backwards of the episode we recorded on, it was Disney Plus has been released.
Oh, yeah. It's been out for quite some time.
Quite some time. I would
Disney
have to
Plus.
say.
You have Disney Plus?
I do not.
I do.
Because I was going. Which one? You have the lower tier or the high tier?
You mean like the one that's $70 a year or $7 a month?
Yeah.
I got the year. I mean, not the year, the month, because I'm not balling like that.
Oh, so the $6.99.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
because there's one that was like $12.99 that has like almost everything.
What do you mean?
It has $12.99 has let's see, Natural Geographic, ESPN Plus,
Oh. No, okay.
and Hulu.
Oh, and then
and then Disney Plus. So it's like a bundle of 5,
That's
which
a
I
lot,
was like,
man.
that's really good. For
That's
that.
a good deal, because basically Hulu and Disney Plus pay for themselves.
Disney and plus you get ESPN Plus. It's pretty much like, oh, that's my sports stuff right there. Bam.
And
It's
National
fulfilled.
Geographic is gonna sit in the corner.
Well, you know what? National Geographic got a show with Jeff Goldblum.
I know. I saw the 2 episodes of it.
And you like, what? Get out of here.
It's honestly kind of weird just to be like, oh, it's a celebrity show, because it's kind of like Anthony Bourdain, like you like it because of the personality, and Jeff Goldblum has that type of personality where he's like, oh, that's very nice, I like that right there. He's very cool. And then the first thing he ever talks about on his show was shoes. He talks about shoe culture. I'm just like, oh man,
wow, nice.
Yeah, he's like in it's like ShoeCon. And he's talking to like the high end artists, and he's like, some shoes here go for over $24,000. That's insane. There's a deal going on right now. I think I should intervene. Like I said, Jeff Goldblum's funny. He's cool. I like.
It's kind of funny that when the last time you thought Jeff Goldblum
being that cool,
like everything else, you like the '90s memes and everything else, but it's just like, okay, like anything that's like past Jurassic Park, he just stayed quiet.
Yeah, basically.
And then no phone call from you.
No
Do you want to stop
call.
it?
No, this is
Robo.
What the heck is this?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Goodbye, boy.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like, okay, cool. And that's like the memes came for Jeff Goldblum, and that's like Ragnarok, and just like Jeff Goldblum being Jeff Goldblum, and then like the commercials he be doing, like, oh, Jeff Goldblum is being Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, you got to capitalize on them. Just like how people capitalize on Nicolas Cage. If he had this type of show like this, then I would love it.
And I think he's supposed to start a movie, star himself.
Who?
As Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Nick Cage?
Yeah, Nick Cage as Nick Cage.
That's how you, again, fully put him to his best, where he's going to do some really, really out there shit. Yeah. It's like that. Yeah, do that. So yeah, there's that one. Disney Plus, I all in all, like it's cool, but they don't have. Well, the thing with the Marvel is, they already have previous commitments with Netflix and all that.
Well, some
of them, not all of them. So yeah, you don't have Infinity War because that's already on Netflix. You don't have Thor Ragnarok, which I'm like, damn, that's like it's a big one right there. Because yeah, if you search it up, it's like, oh, due to previous obligations, it's not going to be available until 2020 of the summer. I'm like, damn, it's a wait.
But I thought do they have Endgame?
Yes, they have Endgame.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's the big drawing in. It's like, hey, we got Endgame. Come on, come in.
Also, Gargoyles.
They got Darkwing Duck. They got a lot of stuff.
I heard a lot of people been watching Darkwing Duck and Gargoyles and the Mighty X-Man.
Oh, yeah, they have the original X-Man. They have Avatar on there, which I'm like, what the...
Well, because
I know they own Fox, but I'm like, that's just so out there.
Yeah.
They have The Simpsons.
Yep.
All, 30 seasons of The Simpsons.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's a pretty good deal for like $6.99. But here's the thing right now going on with that thing. it's like cropped, so they're doing like what they did with the FXX, which is like they showed the Simpsons, but it's like the original Simpsons was 4:3, but they zoomed in to make it 16:9.
Oh, oof.
It doesn't look good at certain parts. I'm like, ooh, this looks kind of crappy.
Yeesh.
So everything up until like season 20, at least I think 19, it's gonna be zoomed in. It's all weird looking. And also, why would you want to watch anything past season 9?
Because some people want to see the downfall of that.
Basically, right? They want to go into Zombie Simpson.
Yeah, like okay, like when season 9? Okay, season 9 is what? After season 9, what year would that be? Since
I'm pretty sure if it's 89, it will be released. So like say like 2000, 99, 2000.
Okay, I have to say, at least in like just before, like I think The Simpsons was still good when I was a junior in high school.
Oh, was it now?
So that was no, like I said, before the movie. I have to say Simpsons was like still hit and miss, but I say like in 2002. It was like pretty much falling off the cliff, but there was still some good episodes ish. And I see as like the movie came out like 05, 06.
I went to the Philippines in I think 08, 09, so around that time.
Let me look. I thought
no, because I remember I watched that movie in the Philippines.
So it probably came out 2007. So hold on.
Yeah, that's about right. 2007 sounds like because I started working at Target. I had to leave for like a couple of weeks to go there.
Let's see, 2007. Yes, it is.
Oh, so there you go.
2007.
But then again, I haven't during that time in between 2007 to 2003. I didn't watch a single episode. I mean, I'll probably watch it here and there, but I remember being like, "There was this episode that happened." So the movie was. All in all, it was okay. I remember I liked it.
Yeah, the movie was okay.
But I remember like, oh man, these jokes, sometimes they ain't so good.
The movie was okay, but I have to say like 2002 to like 2001, 2002, it was still good. The Simpsons was still good. It was still there's some you can pick out at least good like at least good like 2 or 3 episodes in the season. Like okay, that is a really good episode. So.
Yeah, I know.
But you pretty much like after 2000, like nope.
Yeah, I mean that's how I feel sometimes. I remember I think I got like the 10th season. On DVD, and I watched a couple episodes. I'm like, oh man, this is not when it starts getting not so good. I don't know what it is. It's the jokes just don't hit, and that was the first time ever I sold.
Well, once
I was like, I don't want this one.
Hold on. So once you watch like from 10 on,
just continue watching from there.
Yeah, just to see like. Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I still watched it, but I just remember.
Just like be like, okay, well, this episode was not that good. Like this season was not that good. Season 11, they kind of improve or whatnot. Just see where was the fall.
Where was people unanimously agreed it's after the Armin Tamzarian episode, and that's when it started going downhill.
And that was like 8, 9 season.
I think it was season 9. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but that's people. Okay, that's some people's opinion. Not like everyone be like, oh, 100%. No,
I think from the Simpsons community, that's pretty much where it is. That's what happened. That's after that, it's just like, oh, I don't know about the show anymore. I don't know. That's what people usually. There's a thing called like the Rise and Fall of the Simpsons. I saw from Super Eye Patch Wolf, which is a really good video, and he talks about it, and then it's very cool. Also, with that, they took out the episode where Michael Jackson is inside that show.
Oh, the
Lisa, it's your birthday episode.
Yeah. Oh, so it's not featured?
No, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's so weird to me. I'm like, oh man.
So it was go episode like 10, then 12.
Yeah, basically. Disney Plus had a couple of weird glitches.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it just didn't work. I had a couple times where, like, the subtitles would move 10 seconds after the show. So I'm like, they better get that fixed into that right there. They also, for some weird reason, so there's a show called Gravity Falls, which I recommend everyone to watch. One of the characters, Winkleson, has like some weird symbol on his fez. They just digitally erased it from every single episode.
Yeah, I heard
it's kind of like
that.
It's kind of like an Illuminati type symbol, but it's not really anything. Yeah. So that's why I thought it was weird. Like, damn, what the hell did they do that for? There's some Pixar movies on there, so there's a lot of things that you can watch. They own a lot, which is like a very good, decent chunk of what you want to see. And I'm basically in it just so I can watch, the Marvel stuff. because they're gonna be releasing Captain America and Winter Soldier soon. They're gonna be doing WandaVision. They're gonna be doing She-Hulk.
Oh, the What If.
Moon Knight. What If. All that stuff. So it's more of a future investment for me, which I want to see those things when it comes.
Yeah, and also there's still some
there's good stuff on there.
Some good investment.
Especially this is the one right here, The Mandalorian. People going nuts for The Mandalorian.
And what about you, sir?
I actually think it's really good.
And you never got, and this is
someone who's never seen the original 6,
but never got into Star Wars like that.
Yeah, I'm not a super Star Wars fan, and you can take that with a grain of salt when I say. This is possibly the best piece of Star Wars media I've ever seen, played, or listened to, or whatever.
Wow, go ahead. Let me hear you.
I like it a lot. It's a very moody show. It's just about the Mandalorian, who's a bounty hunter. He's doing bounty hunter things. So he's getting arresting people, turning in for money. He has to think with his weapons and all that stuff, and it's really cool.
Yeah,
I like it. It's there's very minimal dialogue, so it's just him walking around, and he never removes his helmet, at least not so far. I like the fact that that it's very Dread-like.
Yeah.
It's just you're not gonna see his face. At least you shouldn't. I don't know what the release schedule is for this show, because they released when Disney Plus came out, it was episode 1. And that was on a Tuesday, and then Friday they released the second episode. And I'm like, so what is it, every 4 days? It hasn't. The third episode isn't out yet, so I don't know what to tell you about that. But yes, it is a very good show. I really like it a lot. It's very fun, and also people online going nuts about Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
at least a version of a Yoda. I don't know if it's actually the Yoda. I don't know.
Maybe it is the Yoda.
Yeah, maybe.
Yoda.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some references to stuff. I don't know if that's a reference to anything, because I'm just not a,
not Star Wars
I'm not fully stocked up on Star Wars knowledge. But people, at least I know I talked to them, oh yeah, you watched it, oh yeah, that's good. I'm like, all right then, cool. It's one of those things where people actually,
joined it,
because it's such a weird thing after let's say the last good one was Force Awakens, and that was almost 4 years ago. And it's hard to say that. I mean, if you like those other ones, which they had Rogue One, I seen it. It was okay. Best part of it was Donnie Yen. That's about it. Then it was Solo. No, not Solo. Then it was The Last Jedi, which that was just 50-50 at best. People either loved it, hated it, or I don't know. And the Solo movie, the Star Wars, which again, I think it would have benefited if it was a show rather than it was a movie. Again, I thought that was all right, and it was.
Is what it is.
It's a good one-time thing. I'm not gonna go out and start watching Solo if it ever gets on.
Gotcha.
Netflix. But this right here, The Mandalorian, yes, that's after a long time. Finally, this is good. I'm pretty sure the Clone Wars animated TV show is good. I'm like, I don't care about that.
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment, exactly. Oh, Taika Waititi's in the first episode.
Really?
As a robot, yes.
As a robot?
Yeah. He's IG-9, and I didn't even notice until later. Then I saw the credits, and it's Taika Waititi. I'm like, oh, he's in this one? I listened it is him. Wow, you can barely tell that's him.
So what, he's a robot. Kirk or something?
Huh? What do you mean? No, he actually was a character in the first episode, which is really cool. I'm like, yeah,
nice.
More exposure for that man. But yeah, that's a good one. Anything else on Disney Plus? There's just stuff on there. It's gonna be one of those things. I think it's gonna be a good, competitor for Netflix. Because the budget for The Mandalorian is absolutely insane. I'm like, this looks really good. For a streaming only thing, it's only cost $7. I mean, for now it's $7.
Yeah.
So you don't know. It could be, I don't know, $20 by the end of 2020.
Yeah, in the end of the life cycle.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Wow, this is a really good. It looks like an actual movie budget on this thing. And Jon Favreau, who's done some of the best Marvel stuff so far,
and also other movies.
Well, he's on Disney stuff too. The less we say about that, the better.
Yep.
He's done Jungle Book. Hey, Jungle Book. He's done The Lion King. Hey, whatever. Anyways, so Sonic. They redesigned your boy.
Yeah, again.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't look like a weird creature.
No, he looks like actually
a video
game character.
Which is great for them. I'm like, oh, that looks much more pleasing to the eye. Did that mean they also rewrote a bunch of stuff in that movie? Because there's a lot of stuff inside the movie where I'm like, ooh, it's not that funny.
Yeah, well, they change it up, though.
I guess since it looks better, the movie might be somewhat better. And now people are out there like, oh, we gotta watch the movie now since they listen to us. We basically bullied an entire movie company into redesigning their character. I mean, if other studios did that, then that'd be great. But
yeah, but this look like this movie company just like, yo, we really want to make things right, and they did it.
Yeah, Paramount. Huh? They were like, oh yeah, I don't know whose idea was the first. Like, let's make him look like this. This weird looking thing. That's what people like about Sonic, right? That he looks like a human. Like a tiny little kid. That's what's covered in fur.
Kid gloves Sonic.
Yeah.
Kid gloves Sonic.
And then they made him look like, they gave him the bigger eyes. They gave him better looking, gloves and all that stuff. So, again, no Gangster's Paradise.
Good, because that was just an offered thing.
Yeah. It's coming out in February now, 2020.
Yep.
So, I think this is a weird conspiracy we're going into right now, but I feel like they made that first trailer. I'm pretty sure that was
on purpose.
On purpose, yes, so they can generate buzz, and it did. So people are like, oh, now finally it's good. I'm like, but what if it was never good in the first place?
Yeah.
Which I feel like it probably wasn't, but then since they got what they want, people are gonna have to feel obligated.
Or it'd be funny they go back to the original design.
You go inside the movies like, wait a minute, what happened to the other one? That was just. You got you.
Oh, we gotcha.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
So I don't know. That's kind of funny to think of. Like, oh, we've done it, but at what cost? Because it says like, it costs like $35 million to do. I'm like, and other people say like, oh, it costs like only like $5 million to recreate Sonic, because he was already just pixels anyways. It's not harder to like get someone else in. Like, oh hey, Jim Carrey, can you reshoot all your movie, all your lines?
Yeah, and look like you're not doing anything.
Dr. Eggman. Come on now.
Not doing anything special at the moment. We shoot those movies.
Here comes the what do you call Smash Brothers movie coming soon.
No,
I know it's not gonna be.
You will get a Capcom vs SNK 3 before Smash Brothers movie.
Oh man.
Okay. First off, what will be the point
purpose of
the purpose of it?
There's no purpose of it.
There's no purpose.
They're gonna do what do you call it? A Smash Brothers Brawl story where
it's just the hand.
Yeah, it's the hand. They all gonna defeat the hand, which that would be cool. If Nintendo were to do 3D CG movies, other than weird live action ones, because we still haven't, like, in this long time, it's surprising that we still haven't got like a Legend of Zelda movie or anything like that. But we got a Mario one out of all of them.
Apparently another Mario one.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 3D CG. I think. Also, I hope it is, because that would look better. Anyways, Pokemon Sword and Shield came out.
Yep.
It caused some controversy when it came out, and me being as a guy who's taking back all the Pokemon stuff, which is I always say it's time and time again, because my coworker, he's a friend, whatever, said to me, "Hey, you're gonna get Sword and Shield." I'm like, "I don't have a Switch, man. I can't play that game." And they were like, "Oh, really?" Like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it." I'm like, "That's cool." I told my story, like, "Yeah, I played all those games within a year." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, Yep. Probably shouldn't have done that though. Because remember the next year, Pokemon Go came out, and I was absolutely done. And I'm like, I hate it. No, I'm not done, but I just hated the people. It was a dark time in my life.
Oh yeah, well, where you was working at.
Where I was working at, yes. That perpetuated me hating people playing Pokemon Go. So I was like, you can still like Pokemon, but I just stopped. After X, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
X2?
There's no X2.
Oh, yes, sir.
No, there isn't.
XY?
X and Y is just X and Y.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There's you're probably thinking like Ultimate Sun and Moon or Sun and Moon.
Okay.
But I've never played those ones either. But I want to. I was like, those games look like fun. From what my friend told me, he's like, oh, it's kind of cool. They actually there's a part in there where you can actually skip, the tutorial part. So have you played Pokemon? Yes or no? Then you play Sick Test. They're like, okay, go ahead, go out there and do Pokemon stuff.
But, good luck.
Yeah. From what I've heard though, like there's some weird things. Like they took out Pokemon. The models are almost exactly the same in Polygon as into the one on Sun and Moon.
The Pokédex.
The Pokédex, yeah.
Pokédex is like cut in 1/7. Or it's not that many Pokemon in there.
Yeah.
Which is like, well,
it's weird to feel like, wow, usually Game Freak would be on this stuff,
Yeah, but I think it's just like pretty much preparing for a long haul. Pretty much like, okay, so eventually it'll probably be remasters of different Pokemon games.
Yeah, probably like Sword and Shield Ultra.
Or not Sword and Shield Ultra, just like, who ready to play Red and Blue again?
No, Pokemon Go Eevee again? Because wasn't that Red and Blue right there?
It was
Pokemon
red. It was
Pikachu?
red. It was red, blue, and
yellow.
But I don't know. Did you have gym battles in there? I think you do.
Tell me because you're the one that has it.
I don't. No, my daughter has it.
Well,
I didn't play it.
That's yours.
Like it's not mine. So I have a Switch, but I put it's on my daughter, so I don't even touch the Switch at all, unless my daughter's like, "Hey, I need some help in this," and be like, "Okay, cool." But like, I believe there's gym battles in there.
It should be.
So. Yeah,
it's basically just a remake of.
But I'm just thinking maybe they go do like remaster all the other Pokemon games. But then it's like let's go
the collection of Soul Silver. Emerald again.
Yeah, let's go hit Pokemon type in there, but it's this version of it. Oh, how you transfer? When you get to level 100, then you can get your Pokemon.
Yeah.
But just okay, so you telling me that, you can't transfer all the Let's Go Pikachu stuff into your current one? Nope.
Yeah.
No
also,
data.
From what I saw online, I'm seeing all this mostly on Twitter. There's a hashtag, Game Freak lied. With stuff like that, with the weird quality things, like if you're going up a ladder, everyone just freezes in time. If there's a screenshot of like the end credits, and there's like a mouse cursor in the screen, so I'm like, damn, that's some rushing moment. Where they're like, yeah, let's get it out there. We gotta get this.
I don't know.
Whatever. Would you get it though? Still, maybe if they update it.
It's for my daughter. She wants it.
Okay.
Regardless, like, what will you tell a 10-year-old? Be like, no. You have to wait till they patch up the game.
Yeah, that is true. This is still mostly for kids.
Yeah, mostly for kids. And kids will enjoy the game despite of its flaws, regardless.
Yeah.
They be like, okay, this is fine. This is whatever. As long as I can still my Pokemon, then I'm good.
Gotta get that Pikachu.
No, it's just not like, like, oh, well, what different flaws and stuff. Like, you can just, like, whatever. It's like, as long as that little girl is happy and she got a smile on her face and be like, yeah, this is great, then it's all good, baby. It's all good.
So, anyways, speaking of games, the Game Pass is doing something really outlandish.
And pretty much from now to 2020.
Yeah.
They are coming up with some bangers.
Oh yeah,
they come up with some salad tossing bangers. I mean, I saw the list. I'm like, holy shit, Game Pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is this?
Like what? See, they're the gold standard. They're the Netflix of game, renting.
Yeah.
Game downloading, game streaming.
Yeah, game download. Well, no, because xCloud is the streaming.
Yeah, so. I'd say game subscription.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Stadia because don't worry. After this, I'll go talk about Stadia. Yeah. I didn't play Stadia. I know someone got a Stadia.
That is weird.
I don't know. I'll go get into it right now.
Okay, go
ahead.
I saw
someone got a Stadia, and it was one of my good friends. Like, no.
Yeah.
No, didn't talk to him in a while, but he posted pictures and everything else. And my idea of Stadia that he got the Founders Edition. I'll be like,
wow, that is some commitment right there.
Yeah, I was like, I will wait. And personally, he was like,
I am not for game streaming. For me personally.
Not for game
downloading,
streaming?
Yes. Having a physical copy, yes.
Yes, like downloading, yes, because I can play offline.
Yeah.
No, just like streaming the game. We are not at that level of pretty much the smooth frameworks.
Yeah.
With with internet cap data, all that stuff there. Like if you want to try to play a game,
if they've made Google Fiber available for everywhere. Then yes, it'd be great, but no,
it's not
in this day and age.
Not available for everywhere.
Yeah.
Also, like it hitches, and it's so weird that you have to like have your phone to be like hook it up to a certain point in time. Like, wait, what? This is ass. Like, who wanted this?
Yeah.
Like, who thought this like be a great idea to rush that? Like, I'm pretty sure you have to be like the first like company to get ahead of it and pretty much to make perfection of it. I'm pretty sure like down the road it could be something great, could be something cool. But I'm like, but what I'm seeing that like, oh, with the Chromecast Ultra, and then like, oh, you have to have a USB connected to your controller on the computer ish.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, what is going on? Like, okay, this is like a whole lot of things. Like, okay, why y'all did all this now? Y'all should have like slowly released it, slowly doing this, because there's a lot of different problems. And also, just like what I saw with the footage that I seen, it just like, it's not impressive. It's like, and also the catalog of the games, I'm sorry, but you're paying $100 something. You're paying $100 something for Stadia. Okay, cool. Then you have to pay a membership. Okay. Then you have to buy the games. You're not even freaking download the games like Game Pass or whatnot. You actually have to pay retail price for certain different games. So like, for example, if I need to pay, mention out NBA 2K20, I have to pay $30 for the game itself to play online. That granted, it sucks. Granted, the frame rate and trying to get people and trying to play matches, everything else. Yeah, the 2K like message board, the connection, it's pretty fucking shoddy in the beginning. Everything else, and now trying to have streaming a game like that, no, thank you at all.
Yeah,
it's just like, we could get to the level of cloud gaming, but I think it's just like, we need to, like, there's some stuff that we need to wait on. We need to wait to like the data to get there, and also be like, oh, if you have 5G, be faster. I don't think I know anyone who has 5G yet.
Yeah, that's still something that's
still is something that works. Like, okay, so we only have these certain speeds yet. Google,
maybe in your world, in California world.
Yeah, maybe in California
maybe
world.
Exactly in Google itself. They're only testing it there. Like, oh, this will be fine, but testing it out in the middle of nowhere in Kansas, ain't doing so good. Where everyone only has like one internet provider.
Yeah,
that runs at 2 megabits per hour. I don't know, man. That's something that's like, they should not do streaming. That's the only thing I can say. Like, streaming is not a viable thing right now. That's why I stick with physical. Anyways, here we go. Game Pass. Rage 2.
Yes, that is out.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. I'm playing that right now. It's okay.
It's like, it's
right. If you wanted to play Mad Max, Borderlands. Yeah, I'd say it's better than Mad Max. Yeah,
okay.
They had some cool powers in there and all that stuff.
Yeah, but that's out. That's cool. Darksiders 3. Also.
Darksiders 3 just came out now. Talos Principle, I ain't even got to that yet. Yeah. Lego Ninjago, I already have that. So
also, what is he? Remnants of Ashes.
Yeah.
Which I heard is a better version of Destiny.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah. So I heard that's
I don't know.
I see a lot of streamers play that game. It looks pretty interesting and cool.
We have Tracks. That was a fun little 1,000 achievement thing.
Oh, you got 1,000 achievements for that?
Yeah, I got like 800. I didn't want to do the last thing. I'm like, that would probably take me like 20 minutes. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
So coming soon, also is...
This is a game we are interested in.
Yeah. It is Escapist 2, Halo Reach. My friend Pedro. That looks cool. Because, yeah. The Witcher.
You said that looks cool. I was like, why you didn't go into details? Like,
it's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of like a 2D. The closest thing I can think of it would be Bulletstorm.
Okay, so Bulletstorm, like just pretty much dodging bullets and stuff. It's like a gun. Welcome to the Gungeon.
I guess so, yeah. Witcher 3, which I've been holding off on playing that game for
the longest. Is that the complete collection?
I think it's just only the regular collection.
Okay, but still, the regular collection is a lot, and they still got a lot of free DLC with that game too.
So that's like insane to think. Like, damn, man, we got all these big hits coming out.
I will wait to play on Witcher 3 because Witcher 3 is the investment.
That's a Yes, that's the second job right there. Ori and the Blind Forest comes out soon. I mean, Will of the Wisps, which is the second Ori game, which I'm like, oh, thank God I can just play that straight away. They have Minecraft Gungeons.
Yeah.
Which is the crawler, dungeon crawler.
Yeah, my daughter loved that game.
Tell me why. I don't know.
Tell me why.
They have a lot of
nothing but a heart.
They have a lot of indie games, which I like indie games
for the PC and for the games, right? For the console.
Yeah, Bleeding Edge, which is like Overwatch style online brawler.
Okay.
So that's cool. You get that for free. Flight Simulator, which you're getting on the PC and you're getting on the Xbox One X.
Wow, nice.
Later in the year.
That's cool.
Final Fantasy, the collection.
That collection. That includes Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10.
Yeah.
13.
Lightning Returns.
Final Fantasy 12. Because 11's online. Final Fantasy 13. Lightning Returns. Final Fantasy 13 X2. It's pretty much all the Final Fantasy 13 and 15.
Damn, that is.
Oh, is that 15? Yeah, 15. Holy crap.
That is a lot right there.
Yes.
That's like about, jeez.
That is a 1,000-something hours.
Game Pass expects you to not have a life.
Yes. and pretty much I'm like, okay, so I can finally do a Let's Play on Final Fantasy 8.
Oh, yeah. Your favorite one?
That's my favorite one because it's the most easy one to cheese.
Oh, okay.
And then you get Final Fantasy, 7? 7 is the iconic one. Everybody loves 7. I like 7 to a certain point, but then I was like, it gets a little bit.
I like the music.
The music is banging though.
Yeah.
The music does. It bangs hard.
That's the iconic. So what you're getting also in 2020, which I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna sink so many goddamn hours. Yakuza.
Oh, Yakuza, yes.
0.
Yakuza 0. No, it's Yakuza 0, then Kiwami
1 and 2.
I was super fucking shocked. I'm like, you are shocked? Yes, I am.
You are shocked.
I was like, yes, I am. I was like, holy shit, yes, I am. I'm like, wow, that's a fucking hit.
That's crazy because they have, that's like, both games.
That's a
all
PlayStation,
games are like, at least minimum 60 hours to complete. 30 hours to play. So that's like about 90 hours right there. Just like, god damn. And also people keep saying 0 is like one of the best games, like probably in the past couple years. And I agree with that. Like, 0 is like an amazing game.
I think I got 0 for PlayStation when it was free. But I'm going to wait till an Xbox because I want achievements.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I got to play that game again?
Yes. Also, Shenmue 3 is out.
Yeah, that's out. But
and a lot of people,
I don't know anything about that, man.
A lot of people have mixed reviews because a lot of old fans like, man, this is great. It's very taking back in time, and a lot of people like, these core mechanics is still not that great. Yeah. And I'm like, because it's only on PlayStation now.
That's
PlayStation
weird.
3, 4. I was like, I'll wait. Because I know like some Black Friday deals are supposed to be released like for like half off. I'm like, I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until buying some games because I was like, I want to buy that game. I'm like, wait, I'm gonna wait till Black Friday.
Yep. Like Control.
Tekken 7.
Yes.
Comes out on holiday 2020. So that's kind of crazy thing. So there's a lot of indie games after that. Haven, Levelhead, Cyber Shadow, Frogs. So I'm pretty sure some of them will be good. That Streets of Rage. Yeah, Streets of Rage.
Oh, Streets of Rage! Wow. When released, day in, day out, the first day. Wow.
Ain't that some funny stuff right there?
Wow.
So people who got Game Pass, very nice. I'm always very like, I gotta be like, if you get Game Pass, man, I tell this like to, my friend Pierre, which I'm like, dude, just get Game Pass.
Yeah.
You don't even have that. You're lucky you never played any of these games because if you just get it now, it'll be like, this is a fucking treasure trove right here.
Yeah.
This is your Netflix, basically.
It's the Netflix for games. It's like, it's the best thing to have. And if you're a PC gamer.
Yeah, that too.
And if you're a PC gamer plus got an Xbox One X, Xbox One, just get Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, basically.
So pretty much you get, Game Pass for the PC and plus for your console.
Yeah.
And also it's include Xbox Live as well.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I believe so.
And that's a great deal.
That's a great deal.
Don't
take it for us. Take it from our sponsor right here. This whiteboard.
This whiteboard. But yeah, I can't. That's gonna be fun though. Getting to those games again. I almost often replay a game, unless it's like to get something out of it.
Yes.
Like if I wanted to get trophies for Uncharted 3, I'll play Uncharted 3 again, the remastered. Yeah. But I won't play a game again on the same console. Same way I won't. I'll play like Resident Evil 4. Once on the Xbox One, once on the Xbox 360, but I won't play it again on the Xbox One, you know what I'm saying? Unless I wanted to. I don't know. Anyways, yeah.
It's up to you.
It's the movie-vember.
Talk about those
Still
movies.
Going on. I'm going to do some of the quick ones, which is like, you know, what I think of it is okay, which was Tag, you know, with Jeremy Renner, Hannibal Buress. That was okay. It was nothing too special about that movie. I mean, it's cool to see all those guys work off each other, but nothing else special about it. Other than the fact, like, oh, it's based on a true story, which I'm pretty sure that true story is fake. It's like, oh, yeah, we're grown men and we still play tag. I'm like okay, sure. They did it off of that one premise. At least it was... I like the fact that it was, like, R-rated. I'm like, okay, cool. We got, mature movie. And if you want to see Hawkeye do cool things... Also, if you've also downloaded that Jeremy Renner app, you know what I'm saying? It's so weird. Like, wow, he's a country singer.
You or like download it?
No. No, I just know about it, which is funny.
I was like, you a brave soul downloading that album.
But that's, I don't know. I can if I wanted to. I can. Jeremy Renner.
Fail.
He's Hawkeye. He's gonna be in the Hawkeye show. And that's the only thing that's basically people know about him. There is also Long Shot, which is with Seth Rogen. It's alright. It's good. I like it. You have O'Shea Jackson in there.
Being O'Shea Jackson?
No, it's funny because the joke about him is he's a black Republican. That's the big thing. So I'm just like, okay. I mean, it's not really surprising, but it's a little bit. But that's, I guess, kind of funny. The only thing that's I feel like is, well, this is a bit of a spoiler, but who really cares about a spoiler about Long Shot? What the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like a regular guy, but he falls in love with. I'm guessing she's not the president. She's like the president's helper or whatever. And they blackmail him because they caught him masturbating on webcam, and like they actually show him coming on himself on his beard.
Oh wow!
And then they're like, we're gonna release this unless you say you don't want to be it. And then I'm just like, just let him release it. And she's like, oh man, I can't let them release that video. I'm pretty sure Seth Rogen himself will be like, oh yeah, go ahead, just release it. I don't care. That's good publicity, and they do it anyways. And then he gets gains like more positive things, like, oh, I can't believe you did that. Like, haha, that's funny. And then people forget about it within a month because that's how internet culture is.
Yeah. So
I'm like, that really wasn't a problem, was it? They just did it just to be like, yeah, sure. The other one is Anna and the Apocalypse. I say Anna, but it's not. It's Anna. Okay. Anna because of, Frozen 2 is out now.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be out.
Our savior, Disney. You remember this one right here?
What?
Anna and the Apocalypse. But you saw trailers and all that stuff?
No, I don't remember.
It's that one musical/zombie movie that came out in the UK. Well, there you go. It came out last year. I saw it in the theaters. Is that cheating? Yes, kind of. Isn't that cheating? Yes, it is. But whatever. I saw it December around last year.
But you rewatched it.
It's on Hulu now.
Yeah.
And I still don't like that movie. I hated that movie. I saw it in the theater. People fucking loved it. People were clapping like, yeah, that's so great. I'm like, this is stupid. Okay, the singing, okay, sure, it's okay. They have the songs in there where I'm like, this song really isn't catchy. Doesn't have good lyrics. And it's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, okay, yeah, they have the zombie stuff in there. And then there's people saying like, oh, it's just like if La La Land and Shaun of the Dead were together. I'm like, yeah, but that implies that this is a good movie. It's not. Those movies were great. This
movie sucked.
This movie sucked. It was so lame. They had these moments where I'm like, that just shouldn't happen, So like one of them was like getting chased by a zombie, and then like she's in a playground, and she hits the seesaw on the zombie's head, and it just flies off like it was made out of paper mache. I'm like, that's not gonna how that works, You need a lot more force to break a head off like that. Even if it's a zombie. There's still ligaments and bones.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Like, that just doesn't work that way. Like, okay, whatever. And then there's a moment later on where, like, they're getting attacked by a zombie again, and then this one lady, I'm going to say she's a lady because she is, but she's like, regular 90-pound lady. She crushes the head of a zombie in a toilet seat really easily. Just like 2 hits, and it's like mush. I'm like, what? I'm like, that ain't going to work. That ain't that, no. You ain't going to do that for me. And it's so dumb.
You're just like, no, this is dumb.
Yeah, if watch on Hulu, then you can agree with me. But I don't. I really don't.
Seem like I don't want to watch this movie.
I don't know. There's also one Little Monsters I saw. With Lupita Nyong'o.
Okay, how was that?
It's also okay. It's nothing big because I just don't like kids.
Got you.
And to see them like, we gotta save the kids. I'm like, no, you don't. Just feed them to the zombies. And she's
Joe run for president 2020. Feed them to the feed them to the kids. I mean, feed them to the zombies.
Yeah. So it's to me, I'm just
save
like,
the kids. Nah, feed them to the zombies.
And there's one like male guy there who's supposed to be the lead protagonist, but he's such an asshole to everyone and everyone. Which I'm like, there's no way to like this character, even if it's a big redeeming part. Like, oh yeah, I gotta save my kid. I'm just like, no. He's not good. But there's like, it's a more positive thing online. Like, oh yeah, this was really cool. And then it's another thing. I'm the opposite. Like, no, I thought it was okay at best, but I just most part I was like, this is
this is a yuck.
This is not that great. Also it was okay, but I just wanted more from it, which was Triple Threat. You know that?
Oh yeah, I know. I heard about Triple Threat.
It's on Netflix.
And your thoughts?
My thoughts on Triple Threat. I like the fact that Tony Jaa's back. I'm like, he's great. Because you know why? He hasn't been in anything great in a long time. And if you've seen his track record, he did the Ong Bak, which I really liked. Ong Bak. That was one of my favorites. Then after that, I saw him was The Protector, which was really cool too. I'm like, that is good. I like that one. Then Ong Bak 2, which I'm like, that's okay. It was weird, but I like the fights. Then he did 3 in Protector 2, and then he did Final Fantasy. No, he did Fast and Furious 6. And only one of them was okay, which was Final Fantasy. Fast and Furious 6. And the Ong Bak 3 had so much CGI. I'm just like, what the heck is all this CGI? Same thing with Protector 2. I'm like, why is there so much CGI in this thing? The things why I like the Ong Bak 1 and Ong Bak 1, Ong Bak 2, and at least Protector is that it was all like, actual fights and all that stuff. But in those ones, I don't know what's happening.
He was like, I just know.
But this one, he's back. They also have Iko Uwais, the guy from The Raid.
Oh, okay.
Also, I like him too. He's really good. So he's been in his string movies so far. Been like, it's okay, it's good. And Tiger Chen, the guy from exactly like if they had one more cool person, that'd be great. But they don't. They have Tiger Chen. He's from Man of Tai Chi, which came out so long ago, and not a lot of people remember that movie.
That's Keanu Reeves was a bad guy, right?
Yes, he was in that one. Yeah. So they had that. They had that. So it was kind of weird to see, like, oh, they're all teamed up. Like, but who's this guy?
Is Dolph Lundgren in there too?
No. Oh. Michael J. White.
Michael J. White, yes.
Yeah, he's apparently the one that couldn't defeat all of them. I'm like, okay. So I'm guessing it's like the Asian Expendables.
Okay.
They just couldn't have Jackie Chan or Jet Li or anything like that.
Yeah, they couldn't have the high-end ones.
If they had those guys, they're like, yes, I would love to see them in that movie. But no, they didn't. It's fun to see because, like, the way that Tony Jaa fights is, Muay Thai, which is more knees and elbows and all that stuff.
Knees and elbows.
And Iko Uwais fights in Pencak Silat, which is more fists and rapid movement. And Tiger Chen fights Kung Fu, so you see the 3 different styles.
Yeah.
And I like that. But they don't have enough of it. A lot of it's more shooting, and
it's more gunplay.
And I'm like, I want to see the fights, and then you still get them, but there's not enough of it, Which is, I'm like, okay, whatever. The story of it is like, the mercenaries go to a Indonesian village, which Iko Uwais happened to be just in part of it right there.
Of course.
And then they released the captives, but the 2 guys who helped them, which was
Doctor Strange.
If they had Donnie Yen, that'd be cool too. I would love to see Donnie Yen in this. But Tiger Chen and Tony Jaa, they betray him. They're like, oh no, we're not here to rescue these other captives. We're only here to rescue the one white guy. And
it was Dolph Lundgren?
No. Dolph Lundgren's not in this movie.
Oh, I keep thinking Dolph Lundgren in the movie.
You're probably thinking of Expendables.
Maybe. Who knows? But continue on.
And so they betray him and they leave him for dead, but they survive. So that's up to them to go fight these mercenaries.
And then where does this guy, the black guy, comes in?
He's the leader of the
mercenaries? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's so funny to see, like, oh, Michael's very white.
So he's the bad guy.
Yeah, basically.
But in the trailers, like, he was a good guy.
It does look like he's a trailer. That trailer came out so long ago, too. It built up so much hype, and I was like, damn, it wasn't even that...
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it was okay. It's like, damn, this movie was not even that good. Yeah, well, exactly. Good thing I didn't see this in theater.
I don't even remember if it came out in theater.
It did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. After that, we got Detective Pikachu. So, yeah, I finally saw Defective Pikachu.
Okay.
It's good. I like it. It's fun. If you like Pokemon, this is so far the only good Pokemon movie out there, barring the first one.
It was like blasphemy, I say. Blasphemy.
Do you like the first Pokemon movie?
I don't remember the first Pokemon. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember it at all.
Exactly. I guess it's okay, but it's just the end was just too. I was like, what? Okay.
It's too emotional for you, bro.
It's just so corny. Is what it was.
Of course it was, bro. It was the 90s.
That's more for nostalgic, but I guess they're both in the same plane of like, yeah, they were good. They were fun and watchable. Also, Ryan Reynolds doesn't even play a character. I think he's just himself in this. He plays a very Deadpool-like character. So I was always saying like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this thing right here. Watch yourself. He's always giving people nicknames. Like he does in Deadpool. Watch yourself there, Stickley. I'm like, what? Okay, sure. So, in this world, Pokemon and humans are living together, which to me is again weird. Only because I'm pretty sure some of the Pokemon are gods. Some of the legendary types, especially Mewtwo, which I'm just like, oh yeah, Mewtwo. He's kind of like a god, isn't he? Because he's so freaking powerful and all that stuff. I don't know, but Mewtwo is one of the main antagonists. But there's a whole bunch of weird twists in that movie too. So I'm not gonna really spoil that, but. It's cool. You get to see Pokemon do Pokemon things. Even though I'm myself is only, stick to the original 150. Anything else, I'm just like, who's that? Who is that? Who
I don't care for that Pokemon.
Yeah.
For that boy.
Puchaina, yeah, right, whatever. It looks weird to see things like in 3D CG where they have like realistic fur and they're moving around.
But how was the fur though? How was the different
Pikachu fur was alright. I'm like, yeah.
And the other
Pokemon?
Miss Mimes.
What do you mean? Oh, Mr. Mime? It's weird to have a character like that because he's basically almost human, but he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's a Pokemon. Yeah. And he's basically human, isn't he?
What a clown show.
Clown show. Did you see that yet or no?
What?
Pikachu.
No, I have not.
Oh, okay. I don't like them human characters in this movie. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, the main character?
Yes, he's such an annoying character. He was annoying in Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom or whatever. He's still annoying here. I'm just like, I don't like this kid. He's still just like, ugh.
It'd be funny that kid's the same age as you.
He probably is. What? I think he's younger than me, actually.
See, that's why I toss a curveball. You're like, what? No.
You know what's weird? When people ask me my age at work, they always get so very weirded out. Like, what? You're that old? I'm going to say it. I'm like 30 years old. So, it's like, whoa, really? No, you're not. I'm like, yeah, well, a couple years here and there, but yeah. But then I see people right there. I'm like, how old are you? And he's like, I'm 20. I'm like, you're 20? What the heck? You look much older than that. I don't know. It's weird to see that sometimes.
Yep.
And oh yeah, so other ones. I saw Green Book.
Wow, what a racist book.
I saw it. I read it. I'm like, oh, that's where I should go, huh? So yeah, that won movie of the year last year, according to the Motion Picture Association of America.
According to Motion Picture facts.
I just don't get it. I'm just like, why is this the best one of the year?
Because it breaks racism.
Because racism is over, all right? Yep. They've done it.
They've done it with Green Book.
Here's the thing. I like Mahershala Ali. He's cool. He's very, good in his role. And Viggo Mortensen is good too. He's just a very, hey, gabagool. Give me some spaghetti over here. So it's very like it very heavy-handed. They're not subtle with it. He's like, oh, he's eating chicken. He's like, oh, I thought your people like this kind of thing right here. And he's like, I don't eat fried chicken. And so it's kind of, you're like, I get it now because he's the upstanding guy. And he's the more, rude type of dude. And it's PG-13, so they really can't go away with a lot more heavier stuff.
I thought it was R.
I thought it was R too, but it's PG-13.
Trying to reach the kiddies.
I guess so. It's written by one of the Farrelly brothers, which is weird to me.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what? Really? Okay, sure. It's not bad. It's still an entertaining watch throughout the entire movie, but I'm just like, man, they offer no subtlety in it, and it is based on a true story, a true friendship at least, and so it's got that going for it. True. The true. Yeah, it's all right. I liked it.
What it is.
There was also The Grinch, which I saw on Netflix. They have all that right there.
That's the Ben
Dicumby. Yes, he's in that one.
How was that?
It was alright. I was like, alright, that's cool. It's basically the movie The Grinch, except there's no Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And also there's no weird shit like they did in that Grinch movie.
Live action one.
Yeah.
It's just based on the original animation one.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't tell that's Benedict Cumberbatch. Because he does like, hey, I want to do this type of voice. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's not gonna just do like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna talk like this.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, he was Dormammu.
Yes, he was Dormammu. And for a Christmas movie, you can't go wrong. Because it's like, okay, there's jokes in there, kids will like it.
Well, I always say the best. No, I'm gonna say best funny gag. Christmas movie is Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay.
What are you talking about?
Just Christmas movie all the time.
Oh, the best Christmas movie. I thought you were talking about like the best. They said that in The Grinch. I'm like, what?
No, the same.
I don't. Oh yeah. I know what you're saying, but yeah.
Die Hard 1 and 2.
Christmas movies Die Hard. That's weird for me. Like, what? They made the second one in
the same time frame. Yeah. Christmas. And not Dallas, Dallas.
What?
Whatever airport they was in.
Oh yeah, Dulles.
Dulles, yep.
Yeah, that was the one.
Another movie.
Yippee-ki-yay, no, but along with The Grinch, out of all the things that's Dr. Seuss related, it's all right. But one thing I want to say right now is a good show that's on Netflix. I know it's weird to say, but Green Eggs and Ham. I actually really was surprised by this show. I was like, holy crap, this is good. Not only good, but it's got some really interesting themes and voice actors in it. Michael Douglas is the main guy.
Okay.
And he's great in this movie. Michael Keegan Key's the narrator, and he's also great. So I'm just saying, just watch that movie or show, whatever. It's 13 episodes. Apparently one of the most expensive animated shows to make. Because it costs like $6 million per episode to do. And it's all 2D, and it looks amazing. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
I was like, wow, this is a good show.
Clap.
And I can't, and it's weird too, if I have to recommend it to people like, oh, what do you think is a good show? I'd be like, oh, just watch Green Eggs and Ham. That comedy, the little book that I read as a kid. Yeah, it's actually good.
Who would have thought it?
Who would have thought? Who's a thought? Not me.
Me.
Oh, you. Last movie I'm gonna talk about is Duck Soup. I always want to say it's
the Marx Brothers.
Yes, the Marx Brothers. Well, that's crazy. No, I mean, that's not that weird to say. Like, oh yeah, you know about that, because a lot of people don't talk about
the Marx Brothers
like that. At the same time in the 30s. What is the oldest movie that you've seen?
For me?
For like ones like came out all the way in the 30s, because this is like again in like somewhere in the 30s.
Fantasia?
Oh yeah, that's like 30s, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Like either Fantasia. Yeah. Like Fantasia, like any like in passing the Marx Brothers. And then like pretty much anything from Disney during that time frame, because don't forget like.
I think Snow White came out like 20s.
Yeah, Snow White.
Okay, so that would be probably
the oldest one. Snow White. So yeah.
Oh jeez. Think about like damn, that's
so because they have to reanimate it, make it modern and everything else.
Yeah.
But like Snow White, any early cartoons, yeah. Because the Looney Tunes came out like more in the.
I think that was more like the 50s.
Yeah, Looney Tunes. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes 50s. The Street Stooges was 40s.
30s.
30s?
It was late 30s.
Late 30s, like
early 40s. Yeah.
Early 40s, so yeah.
So that's weird to think right there. Because not a lot of people talk about the old movies. Everyone talks about the now and the here.
But talk about your experience with Duck Soup.
Have you seen any Marx Brothers movies?
Like I said, in passing, yes.
Oh yeah,
but not.
But have you actually sat down and seen a whole?
Probably in a long time.
Duck Soup's one of their most famous ones.
Mm-hmm. I think it's more like a highbrow humor. I would say
it's a mix of both.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's very sometimes it's lowbrow, sometimes it's highbrow. Mm-hmm. But the jokes in that movie are like they come almost really quickly, and it's a lot of it's wordplay, which is like
it's a lot. Marx Brothers, Groucho Marx it was more with words with him.
Yeah, and if you wanted the highbrow stuff, you went to see Marx Brothers. You wanted lowbrow stuff, you'd see Three Stooges.
Yep.
So, I thought it's surprising to see like wow, a lot of stuff kind of really holds up today.
So it was about okay. Give me your take on Duck Soup.
Duck Soup, I really liked it. It's kind of a very, weird setting to be in, kind of like in the World War II. Well, it's not World War. It's World War era. World War II is way later. I think about that's right. World War II was way later.
Yeah, but actually during that time when in the 30s and everything else, that was pretty much
it's about war.
It's about war. So yeah, war was happening at that certain point in time.
It's also kind of funny to see that they have certain characteristics, like the guy with the Beppo, I think his name is.
Yeah.
The guy with the horn. Mm-hmm. He's like, that's weird to have a character like that in the 30s. He's just all silent. He does no talking and just honks. And he does a lot of physical comedy. Yeah. I'm not a fan of physical comedy. If it's done right, it's really good. Mm-hmm. But they do it all. They have wordplay. They have physical comedy. They have regular jokes. They have it's all in there. It's in one little package. It came out 30, and I liked it a lot. I was like, wow, that's really cool. I'm a sucker for this type of stuff right here.
What made you watch Duck Soup?
I own it.
Okay.
I own the collection, and I've had it for the longest time. I have never seen on my way to see it, so I'm just like, I think I should watch the rest. It's a very interesting watch right there.
Duck Soup came out in 1933.
Damn, that is like they were making movies in that time when they even, perfected anything else. Mm-hmm. When the economy was crashing, they were making movies.
Yes.
I don't know. I've always been very curious to see the old Buster Keaton movies too.
Really?
Like Safety Last or because when you see a lot of stuff they've done, like when he was on that train, like that's all practical like that. They couldn't digitalize that or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think like, wow, he did all that, That's where, what do you call it? Jackie Chan got all his inspiration from.
Yeah, from Buster Keaton. Movies, everything else.
So he's the original stuntman. So I'm like, that's really cool. I don't know when his movies came out, or like an old Charlie Chaplin movie. I don't see that.
Now I was looking at your boy Harpo Marx.
Harpo.
Yeah, he died in 1964.
His name's Oprah backwards.
Ooh. His name is really Arthur.
That's kind of cool. Because there's a fourth Marx brother.
Yeah, there's. Okay,
but no one ever mentions. Yeah.
No, Chico's 3, and there's Zeppo.
Zeppo, yeah, no one talks about that dude. I don't know what happened. I think he died or something like that.
No, Zeppo died in 1979. He was the youngest one.
That's weird because again,
he was.
If you ever remember the Marx Brothers, no one ever talks about him, but everyone talks about Groucho and the other guy.
Yeah, like Harpo and Chico. Everyone talk about
Chico. He was always doing an Italian accent, which could be construed as offensive, but no, it's cool. Back then it was cool. It's still
other names, Leo Mark.
Yeah,
they go by different names.
No, I just want to feel like I should watch the other ones because there's like 5 movies in that collection. But yeah,
that's kind of funny. They all do have like pretty much. They all was related.
Oh yeah, just kind of like the Stooges were.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah, sure. That's kind of weird to think, huh?
Yep.
I've tried watching some of the later stuff of Stooges with Joe Besser, and I'm just like, this is not good.
Tell me, Joe, the one.
Joe DeRita.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so is this after Shrimp era?
Yes, after Shrimp.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think they have Curly Joe, and I think they have Joe DeRita. I don't know if they're the same person, but
I think they are.
I don't know.
Wait, let me look now. Jeez, like now you got 3 Stooges.
Yeah, because of course the best stuff was with Curly. He was like
1922 they started off until 1970.
Damn.
1970. Yep.
They were that long, huh?
So yeah, there was Mo Howard, Shrimp, Larry Fine.
Wise guy, huh?
Yeah, Larry Fine died in 1975.
Yeah.
Curly Howard, known as Jerome Horowitz. He died in 1952. Wow, he died early.
He died early. He had a stroke.
Joe Besser.
Yeah, that's the other guy. Yeah, that's the guy. Whatever.
Yeah, that guy not so great.
He's okay, but
he was more.
He had no personality to him. That's the thing.
Yeah, he was more like pretty much. He was a short stint.
We need a third guy.
That's. But he was the Bradley Manchild in Abbott and Costello.
Would you watch an Abbott and Costello movie?
No.
Me
and there's a Curly and this other Joe.
Yeah, Joe Dorito. Wow, that's weird. So they were two different people.
Known as Curly Joe.
Oh, what? That's so weird.
Yeah, he was known as Curly Joe. He died in 1993.
Damn, he was like in the war.
Yeah.
That's a very weird thing. If you watch a lot of the old... I mean, that's the thing is, I think I've watched I watched like 20 shorts of the Three Stooges. Mm. And a lot of them take place either in the West or something like that.
Yeah, I think, to me personally, I think with the, I never see Curly Joe stuff. I always just saw, like, Curly, Shrimp, and then the other Joe, but just Joe one, the later Joe is just like, no, but yeah, like Curly Joe, not so much.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to think about that. Also, there's a trailer for Scoob, the 3D CG Scooby-Doo movie.
Okay.
That looks kind of cool.
My friend loves Scooby-Doo, so good for her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks actually kind of cool. There's also a trailer for a SpongeBob movie with Keanu Reeves
being himself.
Like, people are also banking in on Keanu Reeves, which is great because he's
Keanu Reeves.
He's Keanu Reeves. Has a girlfriend now. He's showing her off. At the age of 50, I'm like, that's weird because Keanu Reeves looks like she's 60 or whatever.
Yeah.
But she's apparently younger than Keanu Reeves.
Yep.
Times. So you hear the stories about like, oh yeah, he wants to do acting because he just wants to make his sister laugh or whatever, and all that stuff because she went through leukemia and all that stuff. Like, damn, what? How much of this is true? It feels like it's one of those stories you just make up just to do.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll sign off now.
Yep, we can.
I remembered, so you don't have to.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my God! Did you see the wall? That's what I'm gonna say. Like, I want to say about that, but
what?
The critic made a review of The Wall.
I did not, and I know that a lot of criticisms on that.
People did not like that.
And then he had Corey Taylor from Slipknot in it too. Yes. Which is like, wait, how the fuck you pull that range?
It's surprising how much he can pull sometimes. Be like, whoa, you got that guy.
But like, do you watch it?
Have you ever seen the original Wall? The 70s Wall with that's basically just a huge music video.
Long time ago, but not actually just pretty much remember it verbatim.
I listened to The Wall a lot as a kid too. I don't know why, but I liked it. That's a good album, but he blows it out of proportion, saying stuff like, "Hey man, we all hated school," but people were saying like, if you look back though, and back in that time, people were actually very afraid of school because they would actually physically abuse them there. And then Nostalgia Crew would be like, yeah, whatever. Just grow up, man. Everyone hates school. And people are like, really?
I think, like, now he's trying to take the offense of, like, his thing. I think he's trying to look at it, like, as a now perspective.
It is, but you
but it's just that, like, though. No, but it's like, but no, that song holds a deeper meaning.
Yeah.
With people, because, like, during that time, like, education was pretty much like, hey, you need to do this.
Yeah.
And if there's no, like, or whatever, I can do whatever I want, like, compared to my friends. Like, no, you're going to do this, and that's final. There's no, like, back talking, because, everybody was more disciplined. Like, teachers can actually hit you and pretty much break your will, and your parents would be fine with that. It'd be like, okay, well, you're going back tomorrow anyway. Now it's like, how dare you, don't even yell at my son or my daughter that deranged.
That's a very fine tightrope you gotta be if you're a teacher, you know? The thing is, you can't stop fights. That's what I hear. If you stop fights, you actually physically put your hands on a student, you can be in trouble.
Yeah, because you cannot. Because you cannot pretty much intervene. If there's a fight, then you have to call security.
Yeah.
Like beforehand, like when I was in high school, teachers will pretty much hold a kid's back and everything else.
Yeah.
But since nowadays, like a lot of whistleblowers will come up because of social media and also recording.
You can just be your captured just like that. And be like, what? You can't do that.
He's like, you can just capture anything in the moment. Like, oh yeah, this teacher's holding him back against his will, and they be like, why he was touching the student for?
So it's just best like, whatever, you guys can work it out.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's a pretty fucked up way to say it.
It's a pretty fucked up way to say it, but just like, this is the society we live in now.
Oh yeah.
In this society.
Speaking of society, Joker made $1 billion in the box office.
Woo. Now there's a part 2, which is going to completely destroy the meaning of pretty much of everything.
From what I hear, it's not a part 2, but they want to do other origin stories.
Yeah, but ideally, that's what like other things. So it'll be a part 2 with Joaquin Phoenix and this and that. Like, no.
If he agrees to it, then he should. It should be like an actual, he stands by it, type of thing. Because he doesn't just take roles lightly.
Yeah.
And
also it'd be like
it would be basically just break everything what happened in Joker. Because like, I don't know, man.
I don't know because it'd be like right now it's just like. I appreciate Joker, but now like the appreciation became more like I cannot appreciate this movie now because I
do still.
Like I enjoy the movie. If anyone told me like, hey, have you seen the movie? I said, yeah, it's a good movie to watch. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
But one thing one thing I can't stand for is people who pretty much just
who make it like the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, make it the biggest thing
ever. So you're really against like overhyping anything, huh?
Yes.
Like same thing with the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Same thing, yeah.
Like anything that gets to like to
Rick and Morty level where you're like
Rick and Morty like anything like Rick and Morty I pretty much like okay this has gone too far, this needs to stop.
Yeah.
It's just like and everybody trying to live that way be like no no neckbeard, calm down.
But it is weird though to be like, oh, now people in doing protests dress up as a Joker.
But like,
so I'm just like, what?
What? They're like, come on, man, no, just stop it.
Where are we going in this world?
Stop it, man. If you want really
help. Stop it.
Yeah, like what Michael Jordan said, stop it. You need help. Seriously, stop it. Okay, it's just like okay, like seriously, bro, seriously, guys, girls, chicks, ladies, and gentlemen,
everything,
them, they, she, her. Him, he,
yes, that one.
It's just like, come on, like, come on. Let's be serious for a minute.
Yeah, I do also go against the whole like, it's the best thing. I'm glad that blah 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 and all this stuff is just like, I'm still like, it's still a really good movie.
It's a good movie.
I really like it.
It's a good movie. Let's leave it as that. It's not like, oh my god, it's life-changing experience. Okay, it's not a religious experience. Calm the fuck down now. It's not a whole religious experience. It's something you can feel a certain way about this movie, but guess what? It's a movie.
But if it goes to the point where it actually went, like, he gets an Oscar nom.
Like, cool, like, awesome. Man. That's good, because you know what? I appreciate that as a movie. I appreciate it as a wonderful job. He did an awesome fucking job being in that movie. I just don't appreciate the fandom of pretty much like that whole Rick and Morty syndrome. It's just pretty much to try and bring us, we live in the society of this, like, no, like, no.
I like it more as a meme. People would take it seriously, who like, we live in a society.
Or I like it as a meme, but when people use that as a mantra, I'd be like, let's calm the fuck down.
I know, but it's
like,
I probably is like 5% of people actually believe that. A lot of people kind of make fun of the people who do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still find it
like, for me, it's just like, come on now, man. It's like, no, we live in a society of different ways and different things. Okay, we live in a society of we have pretty much a reality TV star as a president. If you're really that outlandish, do something with your vote, please, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like, oh well, this and that. Like, no, we're not gonna go into politics, but yeah, if you really this gun ho, do something about it.
Oh my god!
Don't do anything. Do something.
So many things. I'm so glad we're not a political podcast. Yeah. I just can't stand it anymore.
Nope, cannot.
From all sides, basically. I'm just like, I
don't know this number, so goodbye.
Hello. Can I talk to you?
Oh, okay, let's close it out.
Let's close it out. Go to our YouTube.
YouTube.com/
just Dead Pixels Internet.
Yeah.
Just search it up. I don't know if you actually search up the Dead Pixels Internet if it comes up.
It probably does, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Search up the Dead Pixels Internet
on YouTube. But official channel name is Dead Pixels Internet.
Yeah.
And what is your channel?
The Skill Tree of Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch the Let's Plays of. Oh yeah, with YouTube. God.
Yeah.
YouTube is going. I don't know what's going on with YouTube anymore.
YouTube is weird. Just say that.
Yeah. Forgot. That's the thing we can't even mention now. Like, it's way too late. Go to our Twitter, my Twitter. I say our, but mine at Joe Manuel. That's the official one for now.
Mine's is Broken Instagram, yo.
I like to be on Twitter now. I remember if you talked to me almost within a year ago, saying like, "Oh, you're on Twitter," like, not really. But now I'm like, "Oh yeah, I like it. It's fun.
It's fun.
You get some like pretty hot, fresh memes off there." And there's also some weird Twitter ones that just go on out of nowhere. Like, how is this a running Twitter meme? You know, like, oh, I'm gonna tell my kids this is, the Avengers, and shows a picture of DC or whatever.
Okay.
And then the one with the hands. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just like, how do these things become memes? At least on Twitter, because you don't see them anywhere outside of Twitter.
Nope.
Anyways, go to our site, thedeadpixelsinternet.podbean.com.
Yeah.
You will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Just like the Coneheads. Go to our Facebook, facebook.com/thedeadpixels of the internet.
Yeah.
Like the page. You get a like from us.
Uh-huh.
We'll find one of your statuses and we'll like it.
Yep.
Go to our Stitcher, our Spotify.
Yeah.
Our iTunes.
Uh-huh.
Our Android.
Yeah.
They're all on there. Whatever podcast app you desire.
Yep.
Except SoundCloud.
But soon.
What soon? What else? Is there any other thing out there?
I'm pretty sure there's some
Tidal.
stuff.
Can we get on Tidal?
Look it up.
Submit a podcast to Tidal.
I would not be surprised.
Does Apple Music sometimes like not play certain songs because the company doesn't allow it?
I don't know.
Because there's a couple things. Because I was trying to look up, like, I think "You're My Best Friend" by Queen. They don't allow that on Tidal. It's weird. I'm like, every other song they can play, but I have it in a playlist. It's like, oh, record label does not allow streaming of this song. I'm like, what? Why? It's honestly kind of a weird thing. You're my best friend, dude. You know what I'm talking about, right? That's
yeah.
Anyways.
Let's see what I look at. Yeah, I can play it.
Well, I guess Tidal is just pretty shitty in that way.
Because it's depending on like if they own the rights to certain stuff and everything else.
It is. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like it was like a part of a commercial. Commercial wasn't loud or something. This has been
the
Dead Pixels of the Internet.
You my best
society
friend
since 2011.
My best friend.